exactly what you're thinking. I've had those thoughts a million times. I can see the question that's behind your eyes. Oh, you're searching for your peace of mind. Now listen up to this truth. You are me and I am you. Every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. I know your life, I felt your pain. I know your joys and your shames. Sometimes it feels like life walks over you, or like you're a penny on the ground. But either on the ground or in your purse, the smallest piece still holds its worth. Every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Worthy of love, worthy of life, worthy of saying no when something don't feel right. This is a song for you, for all the ups and downs that life will put you through. Oh, so listen up to this truth. You are me and I am you. Every one of us is worthy. Yeah, baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Baby girl, worthy woman, every one of us is worthy. Every one of us is worthy. Every one of us is worthy.
My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My root reach deeply, reach deeply. I am connected to the core. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core. Connected. My root reach deep. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core. Connected to the core. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core. I am connected. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core. Connected to the core. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core. I am connected. My root reach deep down. I am connected to the core. To the core of me. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core. Connected. My root reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. Connected to my core of me. Reach deep. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. My root I am reach deeply. Connected to the core. I am connected. My roots reach deeply. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core. Connected to the core. My roots reach deep. My root I am reach deep. Connected to the core of me. I'm connected to the core of me. Reach deep. My roots. I am reach connected to the core of me. My root I am connected. Reach deep. I am connected. I am connected to the core. I am connected.
Oh my goodness! Wow, we made it. This is the most amazing freaking moment. I'm in awe that this is real. And I just want to say thank you so much, all of you, for coming to give her a voice, presented by Worthy Woman Movement. Most of the people here are aware of the history of this amazing work that I've been developing, but for the sake of people who are brand new and have never learned about it, I would love to share with you a little history. In 2017, I had the biggest rock bottom moment of my life, which is common for many people, right? And in that year, in that moment, I had a realization that there are so many women that are dealing with breakups that feel so small and less than and insignificant, and they don't really tell anybody about it. And basically everything that happened with what I was going through was as if 16 years of numbing hurt and abandonment and all kinds of other things from my childhood and things like that like came out from under the rug, and I couldn't stop it. I was literally experiencing panic attacks and really deep depression and all this different stuff, and I was doing some of my own meditative practices, and it really hit me like a ton of bricks that something needs to be created where every person can, all the women can gather and really share with one another what they're going through and deepen in friendships and use movement modalities to heal. And so that is when She Opened Uncaged to Love for Self was born. S.O.U.L.S, the S.O.U.L.S Sisterhood Project. Everything that this project offers can't really be explained in just a couple of minutes. So what has happened and perspired throughout this year is the date, November 18th, 2020, has been in my mind, and I have wanted so badly to be able to share all the women that have gone through the program with me, which has basically been piloted through my friends, which is so amazing. And so I've sought this desire to pull our stories. If you've read the tagline, share our stories, write our visions, and perform our lives. I've been wanting to pull what we've been doing in the program since 2017 into some kind of culminating share. And there's been so many different ups and downs and twists and turns and all of that. And it's so beautiful to just see that I've had some really concrete experiences that have brought me to a place that I am so ready to share this with everybody. And so at the end of the event or before the event, if you would like, I'd really love for you to check out our Patreon and see what's all offered. It ranges from $5 a month to $200. And you are basically going to be helping us put the program that I've piloted with my friends into high schools. That is my absolute dream. It is a dream and a wish that I would just love to celebrate with other women. And Worthy Woman Movement is so much more than a program, S.O.U.L.S Sisterhood Project. It is also us allowing women's voices to be heard, which is why it's called Give Her a Voice. In this show, what you're going to see is women sharing really vulnerable moments and also breakthroughs and things that this program have done for them. And the reason it's so important to voice what we've been through is because then we are released from holding it inside of us, which I call uncaging. And that's why we are raw, uncaged, and untamed. And just going to throw it out there, another wish of mine is for Glennon Doyle to find us, because she uses the same word. There's so much to everything that we've been doing with one another, but tonight is really a celebration of these women, of these freaking 5 beautiful women. You're also going to see 2 teachers that I would love to have facilitate the program, which runs for 8 months and breaks down into each part of the word. She opened uncaged to love for self, broken up into 4 different seasons of winter, spring, summer, and fall, and then begin again. And you're going to see what has come of them experiencing even just 1 session, even just 2 sessions, and deciding that they would love to be a part of facilitating. So a spoken word and a incredible singer who wants to help with vocal practices and really break open the voice chakra, which I'm so grateful to have done. What else needs to be said tonight? This is the first annual culmination show of She Opened Uncaged to Love Herself and the reveal of the Worthy Woman Movement. And I'm just enlivened and so grateful. And it's the best birthday present ever to really have pulled this together. And what's incredible is we did it in 10 days. So I hope that you really enjoy everything. And please feel free to reach out if you are interested in being a part of what we're doing. It is absolutely an invitation to you to join, whether it be facilitating, whether it be participant, or any of the other things. Without further ado, I'd love to introduce our first performance. This is S.O.U.L.S Sisterhood. She is an incredible, beautiful woman on this planet that is doing all kinds of work in environmental efforts, and also a teacher already in schools in Pueblo, doing all kinds of different things with them to really help them wake up their own lives. She also is a yoga instructor, she's a mama, and so many other things, and she's going to share a spoken word with us too. I'm excited for you to see. So thank you so much once again, and if you don't know already, my name is Kelsey Kiernan, and I am honored to be the founder and vision creator of the Worthy Woman movement and the journey of She Opened Uncaged to Love Herself, our Sisterhood Project. Thank you so much for coming tonight. You are making a difference just by being here to witness and to receive what you're about to see.
I am actually a mechanical engineer, a professor, also a teacher at the K through 12 level. So I teach from K to 16, K through college, and connect the generations that way. I'm a community leader and activist, and just really am clear of who I am, and I want to help teach women, other women and people do the same. As I continue to learn and grow myself, S.O.U.L.S has really helped me, specifically with the movement piece, where we meet up and move our bodies together and get comfortable and love ourselves in that dimension. And I totally can see how this could help all girls, but specifically high school, as we navigate this world with many perceptions thrown at us, being able to be clear in who we are instead of these perceptions that are thrown at us, and supporting each other, not cutting each other down. So the piece I'm sharing is the one that I've been sharing for years. It's called Untold History, but the word history has his at the beginning, and it could easily be called Untold Her Story. So this song, a cappella singing as well as poetic slam poetry style. I hope you enjoy it, and I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in. Untold history, it will never rob us of our vitality. Untold history, in spite of the hate, who can we choose to be? They say history was written by those in power, just one way of remembering those fateful hours. Like the Twin Towers, nature's hurricane showers, but still we cower from the truth that's so plain to see, and yet we flee. Maybe because it's so easy, but I'd assert it's ridiculous, ludicrous, preposterous, suspicious. Media's owned by a handful of people, treating us like sheeple while they preach lies from their steeple? No. What about the history untold? So get ready to unfold that gray matter in your brain, while our paradigms we untrain. Untold history, it will never rob us of our vitality. Untold history, in spite of the hate, who can we choose to be? I won't waste my time being pissed at my oppressor. I'm like a lion in a cage, but I won't be the aggressor. I'll bring people together, not just rant about corruption. Of love and peace, I will be a function. Of love and peace, I will be a function. Of love and peace, I will be a function. The issues are complex, but the solutions are simple. 1. Treat Mother Earth like she is a holy temple. 2. Do to others as you'd do unto you. And the third one is the hardest. To thyself, always be true. Humanity must come together and unite. We can look back at history and choose to make it right. Replace a disastrous timeline with a future that is divine. One where all people and beings of the universes live together as one. This is the history I will tell my children. We chose to set down our weapons and plant seeds of peace. And together we will sing. History untold. Join me, remove all your blindfolds. Untold history. It has never robbed us of our vitality. Untold history. We are the creators of our reality. Untold history. In the presence of real love, what could humanity be? Thank you, everyone. I'm Do Renee. Love to connect with you online so we can continue to build this more beautiful world our hearts know is possible.
Giving her a voice. Number 3. Locked in a house. Love surrounds for most. But for me, you see, I'm in a cage. This cage doesn't have bars. It has windows and trees. It has carpet, wood, a kitchen, TV, everything I might need. But you see, my cage doesn't have to do with my surroundings or the things that are solid in front of me. My cage is me, my family, and my seeds. I am privy to the knowledge and the truth that beholds me. I am she. I witness. I get to see. And you see, I am silenced inside my bedroom. There are many of us who don't have a place to go. We don't have sights to see. We are someone else's toy, someone else's relief, someone else's whatever. And through this pandemic, what your life changed to be, my life stayed the same. Only thing that's different is he's here all the time. Everything I wish for, everything I pray for, everything I dream of I don't know when it will come to be. I don't know if it will come to be. I sit here not knowing constantly. So when it comes to me and you, we're different, but we're also the same. What you get to go do, see, say, feel, most of us do not, because we are here for our bodies, we are here for our flesh, we are here for our vaginas. And that's why please live for us, be for us, explore for us, strive for us, read for us, give for us, dance for us, speak for us, tell our stories, wish goodness upon others, give goodness to others, recognize what you have is not what most do. Do not bring shame to yourself for this. Instead, bring a why. Bring the reason for living. Your story and my story coexist now, and therefore, what you need to say is what we can't. Your story and my story exist now, and therefore, what you need to say is what we can't. The more that you strive, the more that you see the heart and listen to the heart and be your heart and share your heart, the more that you free us. With gratitude for your living and with understanding for what I have. Never forget. Always remind yourself. And let us be your why. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. Listen to your heart. It will set us free. Thank you, pioneers. This is from me.
Hi, can y'all see and hear me? Hi, I am not Roy Montgomery. If someone could just give me a thumbs up or a quick popcorn on saying yes, I can see and hear you. That'd be great because I've been having some computer issues and just want to make sure that you can hear and you can see me. Fantastic.
I hear ya.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. So I am actually on my boss's work account. My name is Linda with a Y, and I use the pronouns she, her, hers. And I am so fortunate and grateful to be here virtually or remotely, but in connection and in community with each and every one of you that have been a part of S.O.U.L.S, that are a part of S.O.U.L.S, are a part of this Worthy Woman movement, this collective. And if you're brand new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for expressing interest in this movement, this community, and women's rights, humans' rights, education. I just want to briefly say, before I go into my little spiel here, that the presentations that were just done were absolutely phenomenal. We're absolutely moving and touching. And the last one that Kelsey just did, I'd actually have seen and heard it before, and it still grips me to my core, because I feel that poem, that spoken word, that video really entails a lot of my own life and experiences, and kind of where I kind of find myself at, and I'm trying to figure some things out. That's not what I was initially planning on sharing, but I felt that that was needing to be shared and said here in this moment with all of you. I'm wearing a shirt today that says education is activism. I work in social justice, restorative justice, and education is activism. And I really feel that Kelsey believes that and embodies that and wants to continue to cultivate that, to foster that, to embody that, and to share that. She understands that. She gets that. We here at S.O.U.L.S, we understand that, and we're seeking to continue to understand that. What does that mean? And I think that that is vital in education. I think that is vital in young people, and so critical and monumental, and be so empowering to who she is and what she wants to do in high school communities. So I just have a few other things that I had pre-written down that I'm going to just take a moment to read with you now. I was also going to share a little performance, but I am not going to do that. Please forgive me. I am going to honor my mind and body, as I am a bit Zoom fatigued and have 2 dance finals tomorrow. Here's what I wrote that I want to share with all of you. The beautiful thing about being human is that we can change at any moment of any day. We don't need permission to show up, show out, and exist as our whole authentic selves. S.O.U.L.S has taught me this. I mean, I kind of already knew it, but it's really helped me to remember who I am and all that I can be, all that I encompass on any given day, at any given moment. I do not have to be the fittest or most feminine person to be welcomed, included, seen, and heard. All of my identities and all of my abilities on my best and worst days are welcomed, supported, and celebrated. From the collective of these soul sisters, these worthy women, mighty women and friends, my friends, S.O.U.L.S united and continues to connect us remotely, virtually, here and now, across age, religion, sex, orientation, location, demographic, ability, status, etc., and more. S.O.U.L.S is more than a girls' night or a dance class. We do those things. We enjoy those things. Those are great things, but so much more. We do and welcome all that, but it is a community fostering personal connection, growth of self alongside others through conversations, writing, moving, creating art, and holding space for one another, like I hope you'll see and feel now. Everyone needs someone in their corner. I honestly believe that. And I'm so fortunate, and if I could be so blunt, we're also fortunate to have Kelsey in a place and platform like S.O.U.L.S. At S.O.U.L.S, you're an active participant in art, in connection, in development, in fostering healing, whatever that looks like for you, knowing that that's ongoing. We all need a program in place like S.O.U.L.S. I said that. We all need someone like Kelsey who has a heart to help others and to move minds through the creative, performing arts and holistic restorative justice through that wellness lens. She sees that, she gets that. So thank you, Kelsey. Thank you to everyone that has and is and will be a part of this. I think that this program and all that it encompasses and is looking to would be amazing in Florence Clinton, in any high school, in any community, because it empowers women, it empowers girls, it empowers humans to show up as who you are, unapologetically you. And yeah, and it really supports you in the healing process. It really supports you. That's all that I have for you right now. Thank you so much for listening and being curious and coexisting and sharing space.
Hello, everybody. I'm just sitting here crying. The next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to share my beautiful friend, Sherry Kim Brunson. Sherry and I have been trying to figure out if this audio will work right now. And what we decided is I would go ahead and play it for you. So, pardon me because I was crying. I didn't prepare. Okay. So, can I just get like a hand raise or anything just to, okay, it looks like I can be heard. So this is from Sherry, and then I will tell you a little bit about her that this doesn't say after that.
Hello, everyone. I am Sherry Kim Burson. Thank you for joining us tonight. Let me tell you a little about my story. I was dealing with friendship and relationship issues since last year and beginning of this year. I decided that it was time to get healed from my traumas. So, I reached out to my friend, Kelsey, to help me with it. Ever since Kelsey helped me, my stubborn wall is finally crumbled down. Now I am open to be in a relationship with someone new again. Because of that, I am so grateful and thankful to her for that. Enjoy yourselves tonight. I hope you will enjoy my presentation. Thank you.
Yay. All right. I feel like Sherry said enough. It has been a joy to work with her. One of the things that I said in our dress rehearsal last night was that when Sherry came to me, I felt really honored, and it has been one of the most incredible challenges of my life, but also so amazing to step into my knowledge of movement. Because as you can see, Sherry is a fucking queen, and she has different abilities than everybody else. And one of the biggest things that she shared with me so vulnerably was that she, because of her disabilities, does not believe that she can have a partner and a lover in her life. And through our work together since this summer, as she says, the walls have crumbled down. So Zoe is going to put up a piece for you. This was the first thing we did together. It was her vision board for what she really wants, which is to call in someone for her life partner. And Zoe, you can show that now. And then after she, it's the pink one there, Zoe. So after she put this together, she did this all by herself, by the way, guys. I told you, she's a fucking queen. After she put this together, we started talking about what kind of song does she see would be really cool to have a dance to. And as I told you in the beginning, my big vision for this show was an in-person thing, and I would love for you all to come when we do finally have an in-person thing and Sherry is on stage moving with us. But what we've been doing is we've been working on a dance to a song that she loves called Battlefield. And the next slide is kind of us doing a little bit of brainstorming on the colors and the feel of what this dance would look like. So you see the sun and smiling, and she really wants to make it I've already overcome, and you can see it says like dance and all of those things and smiley faces, and there's so much behind this, and I can't wait for when we actually have the show, because actually there's floor patterns in here if you're a dancer, and the colors that you see is what we're going to be wearing for our costumes and all of that. And I really want to thank Leslie Merrill, who is my teacher at MSU, for giving me the tools to know how to be this kind of a teacher for Sherry. And then the next thing she did was she surprised the absolute crap out of me, and she made this 6-minute long video. And she sent it to me, and so I hope you all enjoy. It's definitely a big laughter one, so please make sure that your camera is, you're muted. So enjoy. This is Sherry's video that she made from her heart. Love you, Sherry.
Hello!
Hello.
Hello, Sherry. I am your new future S.O.U.L.S/World Peace partner. Until we meet in the real life, for now my name is John Doe. Nice to meet you.
Hello, John. It is nice to meet you too.
Can we sit down and talk on the couch? I would like to discuss something with you.
Sure, have a seat. Hi, handsome.
Hi, beautiful. Babe, you know how much I love you, right?
Yes.
Sherry, I need to tell you something.
John, what is it?
You know that your father is trying very hard to help you to find and meet up with me at work so he can introduce me to you, right?
Yes, I know.
But the bosses at our workplace, their family, the people that they care about like your father and the rest of the employees, well, they want them to stay home for now to protect them so they don't catch the coronavirus. I know that you probably went through hell these past several months trying to overcome your friendship or relationship issues, whatever it may be. Or it might be both issues. You were traumatized because it hurt you, that explains the temporary memory loss. But you are a very strong and amazing person. Also, you survived from it, and I'm glad that it is not a permanent memory loss. I am so proud of you, babe. I love you!
Yes, I have been going through a lot these past several months trying to overcome the issues. I have anxiety and depression from my traumas.
I know that it's really difficult going through all of that. Ikeda Sensei wrote a quote. It says, "No matter what the problem is, the way it is interpreted can have a positive or negative effect on one's life. By adopting a positive interpretation, one can make one's problems a source of nourishment for personal growth." Sensei is right, babe.
Yes, I totally agree with you, honey.
I found 3 quotes from Ikeda Sensei regarding on what our relationship needs. Would you like to listen to them?
Sure, honey, I would love to.
Okay, here's the quotes. Quote number 1, ideal love is fostered only between 2 sincere, mature and independent people. Real love is not 2 people clinging to each other. It can only be fostered between 2 strong people secure in their individuality. Quote number 2, if you are going to fall in love, try to make your relationship one that generates great spiritual creativity, one that is mutually enriching. Quote number 3, partners in a relationship have different roles. There are times when the burning intensity and power of the sun are called for, and times when the soothing luminescence and serene wisdom of the moon is what's needed. A complementary relationship in which the partners cooperate and work together is a beautiful thing. Do you agree what Sensei says, babe?
Yes, I do, honey.
Awesome. I am glad you like them. So, do you have a friend that you talk to whenever the elephant is in the room?
Yes, I do have a friend who I talk to whenever the elephant is in the room. Also, I have another friend, Kelsey. She is the CEO of the Worthy Women movement. She has been helping me to uncage myself, and help me to visualize about meeting you.
Awesome. I am glad that you have a friend to talk to. Oh, really? That is nice of her. I think that your friend, Kelsey, knows that you are a fucking worthy badass warrior lioness, and knows that you have potential, and the capability to do anything. You should be grateful for having her as a friend.
I am definitely grateful for having her as a friend. Before I started the Worthy Women movement, the stubborn wall was starting to crumbling down, but now it is completely crumbled down.
Oh, that is really awesome. Until we meet in the real life, I want you to keep talking to your friend, the one that you've been talking to whenever the elephant is in the room, and keep talking to your friend, Kelsey, to continue help you to uncage yourself. Can you do it for me, babe?
Do you want to meet me in the real life later?
Yes, whenever the coronavirus crisis goes down, we will meet together and do whatever we want, go out on a dinner date, or a movie date.
John, I am not going to be in a relationship with you because I want to be in a relationship with someone. I am going to be in a relationship with you because you are the sweetest and kindest person I ever met.
Is that a yes?
Yes.
I know that it is really hard waiting for me for a long time, but please be patient, babe.
Okay, I will, honey.
Awesome. Well, I better get going before I make a fool out of myself.
Okay, honey.
I will try to come in your life the right time as soon as I can, babe.
Okay, I will wait for you, honey.
Awesome. I love you, babe. Please stay safe and healthy. Bye for now.
I love you too, honey. Please stay safe and healthy as well. Bye.
Here I go.
I will be right here waiting for you, honey.
You're still muted.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me
Yeah.
now? Okay, hi guys. Hi everyone, my name is Juliana. I just want to say that was such a beautiful and unique vision board. I believe the first step in allowing yourself to have what you want in life is just to believe you can get it in the first place. So that was just, it's always a sweet thing to watch that video. So to introduce myself, hi, I am Juliana Atterbury. I am an actor, writer, singer in New York City, and one of the first people that actually got to have the benefit of joining S.O.U.L.S back a couple of years ago when this was brand spanking new. Now, S.O.U.L.S is such a unique environment because I haven't really come across anything quite like it. It's this space where we're not only able to be vulnerable, we're able to also be empowered. And it's such a communal feeling too. It's not like these Facebook groups where there's hundreds and thousands of people that are just nameless little dots on a page. It's these amazing women that are right in front of you that are tackling their own traumas and taking personal responsibility for healing themselves, and also saying on certain days like, hey, I need to step back and take care of myself and say no, but also chasing down their dreams. There's people in this group that are starting their own businesses, their own LLCs. There's people in this group that are publishing their books. And I myself moved to New York about 2.5 years ago to pursue my art career. And there's something really special about having that dichotomy in a group where you're able to be safe, but also fully accountable and chase your dreams and have the full support that you need. And I personally think that's something that is irreplaceable in high schools that doesn't exist, especially for young women. And if I had this in high school, if I had something that had given me a little bit better of an idea of a direction to go, who knows, I probably would have come to New York a lot sooner. But it truly is priceless to be a part of this group, and it means so much to me. And it's about connecting to your spirituality, to your own hopes, your own dreams, your own trauma. And the movement is such a huge part of it and is so incredibly important, and I personally think is undervalued in society as a healing and a tool for expression. Now today, to give you a little backstory on what I'm going to be doing, I would like to share with you one of my poems. To tell you a little bit about it first, I recently was diagnosed with depression, anxiety, PTSD, and potentially ADD. Now, these are things that I've been living with my entire life, but until someone said something to me, I thought it was completely normal to go about life feeling the way that I felt. It took a psychiatrist basically telling me, you're not supposed to feel anxious and paranoid when you're at home just trying to draw a butterfly. Most people are able to express themselves and find comfort and release through it. And so I decided to do one of the things that I love best, which is turn to my writing to be able to express to myself in a way and to others how living with such heavy depression and anxiety, what that really feels like. Depression and anxiety is like wearing an itchy sweater that is too large. The sleeves are too long and they start to get wet the longer down the sleeve you go. They're so wet that they're actually heavy near your elbows. Wet, soaking, dragging your arms down and crushing your hands closed. Soaking, dripping wet. You're itchy. You want to scratch the itch. There's no hole for the hands, and even if there was, there's so much sweater that you can't get beyond the sweater to scratch the itch. They're so heavy that you can only move slowly anyway. The sweater just keeps going and 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 going. And sometimes it feels like there's so much sleeve that it must make another sweater. What if someone's in the other sweater? You don't know them. Someone's in the other sweater. You imagining it? Can they reach you? Can they touch you? Are you imagining the itch? Your arms can't listen to you to scratch the itch, and the wet sweater is so heavy. Did you know you could be itchy, wet, and cold? There are too many holes for sleeves. The sweater has too many arms. Most are attached to other sweaters. Some even travel to unknown directions that you know you do not want to go to. Even the neck hole feels a bit tight, like you forced your head through a ripped sleeve. Did you put on the sweater correctly? Everyone can see. Even if you haven't left your bed, everyone can see. But no one cares. They're driven away from the wet swamp smell of the sweater that you never put on. Thank you for listening, guys. If you want to connect, please do so over social media. That should be in the chat. I'd love to hear from you guys, and I'm gonna get used to sharing my stuff a little bit more often. But thank you again for coming tonight, everyone. Until next time.
My apologies, everyone. We have Joy up next. Wonderful.
Hi guys. I don't know if you can hear me, but I'm Joy, also known as many various aliases. I'm an author. I recently written a book today. Well, actually not today. I published it on the 15th, but it was released today. It's called Imperfections. I will be reading a little bit from that, but I just wanted to introduce myself. Okay, so I'm a little nervous, so just give me a moment. I've never done this before, so this is kind of like all new to me, but I believe what Kelsey is doing is so great. Everybody that has gone on before me um, did an amazing job. I was so touched. I was crying during Sherry's performance because it's just so beautiful what she wants her vision to be, and it was just so great. So just I believe that S.O.U.L.S should be a part of schools because
It's a way for women to connect. It's a way, well, not just women, but young girls to connect and, also just have a sisterhood and build community and also just like be there for each other. And without further ado, I will be reading a little bit of from Imperfections, so just bear with me. I suffer from suicidal tendencies every single day. I draw closer and closer to having a plan to take my own life, which honestly scares me. I cry every day because I wake up in shock from a dream I'll have about me dying. The dream varies from mood and a gut-wrenching feeling I'll tend to have, but that rarely happens. Most days, I'm in a deep depression, and I do things to distract me from acting on my thoughts. Some nights I push through staying awake just so I don't die in my sleep. When I was younger, I'd cut myself, starve myself, overdose on pills and prescription meds to feel numb and forget the pain I feel deep inside. I hated myself and the way people viewed me from the outside. I've been told plenty of times to see a therapist, and I have, ever since I was 13 years old. I'm in my mid-20s now, and before coming to terms with myself, I was a wreck. I was addicted to sex at one point in my life for over 5 years. It consumed me, and I didn't know what to do or how to control it. It's always on my mind, and I couldn't find ways to maintain my urges. Sex made me escape the horrors in my life and deal with the thoughts of wanting to end it. I tried listening to music and cope and sing. Even though I'm not as good as I hoped to be, it wasn't what stuck and made me feel free. I struggled with connecting with people on a level so deep only sex could heal. On the days that I think about sex, I think and feel sexy. My body was a way to explore things I lacked, which were personal touch. A warm body against another flesh feels like being wrapped up in a warm blanket. The feeling, the connection, and the want made all my worries fade. At the age of 5, around the year 2000, I fell in love with writing. I knew from a very young age that writing would always play an essential part in my life. I realized I could make a living from the written words I'd expressed on paper, and I hadn't looked back since. Writing helped me escape the demons I face and still face daily. It calms me in a way my love for the arts does. I love music, dancing, singing, and just connecting and creating freely without judgment. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed that little piece from Imperfections. It is available today. Please just show your support as much as you can. You can connect with me through the Facebook page, which will be in the chat, so I hope you enjoy. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. Words cannot express how freaking proud I am of you right now, Joy. Oh, thank you so much, you beautiful human. What she was talking about is Joy actually surprised me on Monday and told me that she wrote a book. And the book is called Imperfections. And on the back of it, she actually dedicated it to Worthy Woman movement. And it's crazy. It's probably the best 30th birthday present I could ever freaking imagine. And what it is actually is 6 stories from women who wrote to her, and she put them all together. And yeah, actually, Zoe, thank you for reminding me. Please do play the amazing promo video. This is actually going to be offered on our Patreon. When you select to be a $5 Patreon, there is a promo code for you. So that'll be showed for you in a minute. And here is that awesome video that Joy made to share the book. So good. So, all right, everybody, thank you so much. So the next person that's actually going to share this tonight, I am still completely baffled and so honored that she said yes to me. She is actually the very first person who I ever called my friend. And she is the very first person that I ever told about this idea I had to create a program. And actually, the way that I told her about it was, Samantha, I really want to have gatherings with women where we can just like talk to each other about our crap, because I feel like we don't have that. And I really, really want to. And actually, I want to have people like teach each other things. And I really want to do a show. And this was literally January of 2017. So that's crazy. And I actually asked her if she would sing this song in January of 2017. I asked her if she would sing this song, where she shared it at the party that I was at when I asked her. And it's so funny because I've reconnected with her in my life, and she's one of my dearest friends. And there is a chance, hopefully, that she will be offering workshops with She Opened Uncaged to Love Herself when we get into high schools in 2021. And so without further ado, this is Samantha, and she will introduce herself the rest of the way.
Hi, everybody. Kelsey, my appreciation for you is just so deep. I don't know if I have a lot of words for that, because it's such a good feeling inside of me. Kelsey has been in my life since we were little babies in diapers. So yeah, I remember when you were telling me about souls and about your vision and about all of this. And I remember you talking a lot about the performance piece as well, and playing the song during performance. And as far as being a singing facilitator, that is my dream. That is what I'm stepping into. And to do that for high school students is the ultimate dream, because I feel that high school is a place that a lot of people feel really silenced. Men and women, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's a hard place to use our voice, and the voice is a vehicle. It is how we can connect and how we can relate. And within all of that, with the voice, there is so much fear, because it is also asking to be seen when we use our voice. And what happens to us when we ask to be seen with our voice, we almost go into a survival mode, and it's really, really scary. So that's my work, is to help people push through that and to allow themselves to be seen and heard. Um, sorry, I can't really see my whole screen. So I just want to take a moment to really honor Kelsey. It's funny because I used to call her Ducky. So every time I say Kelsey, because I couldn't say Kelsey when I was little, every time I say Kelsey, in my head I say Ducky. I like pretty much every single time. So I'm just going to say let's honor Ducky because that's really what I want to do. Because it takes a lot of power and a lot of passion to do this. So I feel really honored right now to be here. All right, let's see. I hope you all are staying sane right now during this time. One of our basic needs of connection, it's hard to get met there when we have to stay inside, when we have to wear masks, when we can't hug. And there's a lot of pain that comes along with that. So I just want to remind us all to be really gentle with ourselves and to be really patient with ourselves in this time, because it is a really difficult time. So make sure that you're taking care of yourself. And if you're feeling inspired, go drink a glass of water, go hug a pillow, go pick up your cat. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so this song is called Precious. You guys can all hear me, right? I guess I can't see the chat. All right, I'm just going to take that as a yes. All right. This song is called Precious. I dreamed of honor. I dreamed of love. I dreamed I let you go. Dreamed of the nighttime. I dreamed of the sun. I dreamed of the old black crow. In my glory, in my pain, I bear witness to my own birth. In my body, what is untamed, the goddess at work. Oh, child, you must know, you must know, you must know. Oh, child, you must know, you must know, you must know how precious you are. How precious you are. How precious you are. How precious you are. I woke to love. I woke to grace. I woke to my own heart. I woke to teardrops left like the dew, the morning after dark. In the sorrow, in the joy, in the emptiness of God, in the laughter, the heartbreak, is the beauty that makes us. Oh, child, You must know, you must know, you must know. Oh, child, you must know, you must know, you must know how precious you are. Precious you are. How precious you are. How precious. Sing along with me and sing to yourselves. Oh, child, you must know, you must know, you must know. Oh, child, you must know, you must know, you must know how precious you are. We're gonna do one more, and I invite you to sing along with me and sing to somebody that you love and you want to give loving energy to, that might be struggling, might not be struggling. Or you could sing to somebody that you're having struggles with. Somebody who's testing you, somebody who's making you angry, somebody who's being mean. Sometimes singing this to somebody like that is really helpful. Oh, child, you must know, you must know, you must know. Oh, child, you must know, you must know, you must know how precious you are. 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 Thank you everybody. Stay safe, and you're welcome to reach out to me if you're interested in vocal lessons or workshops or anything like that. I'll put all my info in the chat.
Oh my goodness gracious. At this time, I would really love to invite every person who presented tonight to unmute and show their video. And Zoe, I'd love for you to put it into gallery view. And anybody that wishes to as well make themselves visual, you are welcome to now. And I just want all of our performers to virtually put our hands together and take a little bow. And I shall wait for all you beautiful humans. And Zoe's probably putting permissions on. And I am waiting.
Go ahead, Rach.
I just wanted to say it came true tonight. There are 20 people watching, which is exactly what I wanted. And we are we've all done such an incredible night. If there's any noise in the background, you can mute yourself. I personally cannot seem to look at my gallery view. I'm trying to figure that out. But if all the performers their videos are on, that would be great. And everybody watching, at this time, I want to offer a Q&A. If anybody has any questions about souls, if anybody has any particular questions from the testimony of these incredible women, And I would also love for you to do that in the Q&A. I mean, not in the Q&A, sorry, the chat. So just put a question or whatever in the chat. And I also really want to tell everybody that Juliana, you had said you could help me with the link. Before the meeting, I was really struggling getting the link for our Patreon together. We're gonna put our link for our Patreon in the chat. If you are interested in supporting our efforts to put this into high schools, you'll see in our Patreon that it's basically listed as $5 allows you to get access to our podcast early. $10 allows you to have 1 session a month. $20 allows you to have 2 sessions a month. $50 allows you to have 5 sessions a month, or all the sessions a month, because our weeks are usually 1 to 2 weeks. And then, 1 to 2 weeks. Our months are 4 weeks. And then as well, you can actually give to allow a student in the high school, because what I've learned is that the high school I'm really searching to and hoping to take us on, it's called Florence Creighton. They are 120 years old, and they are only a teen mom high school. They are incredible, and I have the honor of knowing the principal. And so if you are interested in supporting in that, you can also offer 100 or 200, and you will give access to a beautiful young woman to be able to do this program, because we do need funding in order to do it. I have journals that each woman is provided. I want to be able to pay the facilitators, and I also, as the administrator and the co-founder, need the capital to help me move forward in my life and be able to do this as my dream and my career. And so please feel free to click on that link and become a Patreon. And also, right away, you are offered the Imperfections book, which is, I think, only 6 stories in there of these beautiful women just sharing their truths that Joy created, which is still mind-blowing to me. So let's see if there are any questions. Let's see, it looks like just celebration. If anybody else wants to come on and say hello. Okay. Linda, Juliana, Sherry, Joy, please show your videos. Are your videos up?
I hope so.
Yay! It doesn't look like anybody has any questions. Okay. Well, Zoe, please go ahead and commence the music. And if you guys want to stick around, we're going to have a dance party to close out this awesome freaking event. Thank you so much. I hope you follow our Patreon. And everybody who performed, please take a big bow from where you are. You rock. I love you all. Thank you so, so much. Woo! Dancing with no music, dancing with no music. Da, na, na, na. I don't see any other questions, so I love all of you. Thank you so much. Does anybody have anything they want to say at all?
Core of me, my roots reach deep.
So much for attending tonight. This is a dream come true for me.
Connected
You
to
all,
the core of me,
and
my roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me, my roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me, my roots.
Performer, let's stick around, everybody.
Kelsey, I don't know if anyone else had a little difficulty hearing what you just shared. The music, we hear the music. I hear the music more than what you just shared, lovely.
Zoe.
My roots reach deeply. I
Kelsey, your audio is pretty choppy.
connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am.
Can everybody hear me? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Give me a thumbs up. Something, holla at it. Okay. All right. Now that everybody can see Zoe, let's give a round of applause to Zoe, our technical kick-ass lady. All I said, if you did not hear it, was I would love to offer the opportunity for you beautiful humans who are watching tonight to ask questions about our program. And I was saying that the support of your contribution tonight is really important for everything that I'm working on to put this into high schools. I'm currently in school to get my BA in dance for social change. And my dream is to be able to have this program in multiple high schools, but the one that I am seeking first and foremost is Florence Crittenton, which is a all teen mom high school. It is 120 years old and it's here in Denver, Colorado. And your support means everything, everything, everything. If you want to support that right away, you can go onto our Patreon, which the lovely Juliana had posted a little earlier in the chat. And I will absolutely be emailing this to you all too, but I wanted to give an opportunity if anybody wanted to come on video and ask a question or come on video and say anything. And I also wanted to allow all the performers to be able to take a bow. And that was it. So that's what you missed. So if there's anything, please feel free to write something in our chat. The chat box is at the bottom of the page. I just realized like my mom and my stepdad are watching. They might not know where the chat box is. It's at the bottom of the page. You click and then it will open on the side bar. Otherwise, my biggest desire is that all of the performers come on right now so everybody can see them all at once. And then we can all take a sort of kind of collective bow in a way. So if all of you can do that.
Ladies, thank you so much for.
Hey, here. I'm not sure why my personal side is not showing gallery, but Zoe, can you confirm with me whether or not gallery is being shown?
I believe it is. I think you have to do that on your own computer.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out why. Oh, it might just be, it's okay. Okay, so if everybody's there, yeah, if there's anybody that wants to say anything, please unmute yourself and we'll be quiet. Okay.
The only thing y'all can all probably see or read in the chat, but I just was curious, like, who's in this room, in this space, that wanted to like invite and welcome like guests, because obviously we the speakers and performers, entertainers, insert title, we know who one another are, but we don't all necessarily know who each of you are, and maybe like what brought you here, or not that this can take up too much time, but or like maybe like what you do in your lives, since this is like a healing, restorative community. That's kind of our goal and intention. If y'all think that would be meaningful, if not, just disregard.
I would like to honor all of you ladies. I think that was an amazing share. Like, thank you so much for sharing with everyone, and obviously yourselves for sure. But that was such an amazing opportunity to experience everyone's story and life. Like, thank you so much for that.
I agree.
Thanks.
Definitely. Oh, well, I came to support my niece. Joy is my niece, and I love her very much. And there's nothing I would support her. I think this is a great, great vehicle for women to express themselves, to meet with other women, share like experiences, and love on each other and just build each other up. And this is amazing. I think this should continue. Absolutely. And I think that Joy is lucky that she's found you guys. Definitely.
Thank you so much, both of you, for what you just said. It's an honor to know Joy. I just want to tell you that, cousin of Joy. All right, well, if there's nobody else, I just want to tell all of you that your support means everything. And if you would like to be a part of what we're doing, please follow us on Instagram. It's kind of newer because I finally just made one in the summer. But the place that we've been the most active is actually our Facebook group on Facebook. Is a private group for women. So any woman here that might be watching that's a friend of a friend or anything like that, if you follow Worthy Women Movement on IG, there is there for you to join our private community where you are safe to share anything and everything that you're going through, and join us in our live sessions every Wednesday, or right now they're every Friday. But we've been doing it Wednesday for years, so it's still a habit to say that. And yes, so thank you so much. I really appreciate all of the people that have been here. If there are no final words, I would love to have a dance party to call it out, and you can leave at your own desire.
Yeah, Kelsey, I just wanted to say thanks for inviting me. It was awesome. I'm really glad you did that. It was great. I wasn't expecting something that powerful and awesome, but it was wonderful.
Thank you so much, Gabe.
Yeah.
It means so much that you're here as my friend and as the friend of my amazing boyfriend who's also here and has invited you as well. Thank you so much.
Kelsey, thank you. I've known you since you were a tiny little baby. And Samantha's my daughter. And you're another one of my daughters. That was wonderful. And what you're doing, I strongly support your cause. And I definitely will contribute. And it's just good to empower women. It's just amazing to do that, what you're doing, and having raised two of them. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you for allowing me to come on and see this wonderful spectacle of love.
You are all badass, beautiful warrior women.
You're here.
I feel like you should do like if we did commercials or something. Because you always say that. Like if you know him, he always says something like that.
Well, it's true. You're beautiful, badass warrior women. So
We need more men saying that. Thank you, Chris.
you're very welcome. I agree. There need to be
Just
more.
so y'all know, he say that.
Like it needs to be more than just saying it too. I think men need to also just realize that, like, that women are such beautiful, badass warriors, and heck, we wouldn't be here without them. So let's honor them the way that they should be. So.
So I'm. Oh, I was gonna. Can you guys hear me? Okay. I'm probably gonna sign off and. Oh, you can't hear me. Is there like crazy? What's happening? Okay. I hate Zoom. So I'm gonna probably sign off soon, and I just want to say that there is, for me in my life, there's been a struggle to stepping into my own. I'm born with these feet, and I just feel like I'm starting to fit into them, and I'm starting to understand how I walk in this world, and that's been through a lot of pain, and that's been through a lot of love, and that's through a lot of life experiences. And what this is offering a space to help women, empower women, help women step into their own being. Something that I have this really strong memory of looking at shampoo in a pharmaca, and this guy came up behind me and stood like right next to me, and I said sorry and looked at him and moved out of his way, even though I was already standing there. And I moved out of the way, and I stood there for a second like, whoa, why did I just say sorry to this guy? And he was like, oh, it's okay. And I'm not like putting men down right now. I'm not. I'm just speaking to how much of the time I see women apologizing just for existing, for their very existence of standing there and looking for shampoo. They're apologizing for taking up any space. And yeah, that's just something that I've worked on in myself, of like working on not apologizing for myself when I don't need to. I am never an apology. My body is not an apology. My voice is not an apology. I am not an apology, and I never will be an apology. And so I feel like that's what this is doing. And I totally went on a tangent. So thank you all is what I'm saying. And I'm going to sign off. So I guess get in touch with me separately.
Yeah.
Yes, Ducky, yes. So, okay, love
you.
And thank you so much for listening to my talking, and bye.
Love you so much. Thank you all so much. If there's nothing else, thank you so much. Zoe, please commence the incredible dancey music for us so we can jazz it out while our guests leave. Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much.
Reach deeply.
Woo!
I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach deeply. I am connected to the core of me. My roots reach